The views and the opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities of LFTP Productions.
Surgeon General warning: tobacco use increases the risk of infertility, stillbirth, and low birth weight.
Leave your work, forget that job. Move them hips and swing that vibe. Come on, and move to the beat. Clap your hands and stomp your feet. Word on the street is you do it good. Work it out and work it good. Work with your body and swing with your hips.
3, 2, 1.
Hey y'all, it is another episode of B for Rell podcast, and I want to do something different. I wanted to engage with my supporters because thank y'all so much, because it's doing way better than what I expected it to do. So I wanted y'all to ask me some questions and kind of be the virtual host of the show. So I'm gonna read some of the questions. Some are good, some are interesting. Let me go, because I asked them on Twitter. So I'm gonna read their Twitter name and then I'm gonna read the question. Let's see. Oh, child. I tweeted, if you can ask me anything, what would you ask me? Someone, Juliet at Oh My Juju, said, who's your biggest creative influence and what impact has their work had on your life? Honestly and truly would have to be Jamie Foxx, because Jamie Foxx can literally make a song or a jingle about anything, and hey, so can I. And I got that from watching the Jamie Foxx show with his little banters and his comedy shows and things like that in that manner as a child. And obviously, it put me in the position to be where I'm at today. So thank you, Jamie Foxx. Shout out to Jamie Foxx. I love you so much. Hopefully we can meet one day. Would you return for another season of Bad Boys? If the check is there, I am there. Where the money reside, anywhere. But seriously, I would, but it's just, I want to do some things differently this season, because the first season was okay, the second season, but I want to be, the more I continue, I want to be more marketable. I don't want to just be known for fighting and things like that in that manner. That question was by Pretty Looney, by the way, _. L_changing mindset. What keeps you motivated? What makes you strive for better? These fucking bills. I don't know what else to say, but like the bills. Like, you gotta pay the bills some way. But what makes you strive for better is because I want to be so financially stable where I'm put up behind some type of suburban gates where I don't have to be in the general public all the time. At Ben to Kill said, what was it like the moment you realized you were low-key famous? How was it adjusting to the pressure of major exposure that comes along with it? I'm gonna start off by saying it's horrible. And I can genuinely say that sometimes it's a little overwhelming, because even when you don't want people in your business or your life, people are there. But whenever it first happened, I hid in my home for like 2 weeks straight until I kind of got comfortable with it. And I used to just have my family and stuff come over and give me like groceries and stuff. What, y'all adjusting the camera? Oh, okay. So Cabraya, at K_Porsche, she asked me a great 4-part question. She said, what are the positive and negative impacts you have had being on Zeus? So we're going to answer that one first. Positive, I think without Zeus, I probably would have fallen off by now. Where the money reside would have ran its course. I probably would have just, fell off to a sense, and I wouldn't be in the position I am today, and I wouldn't have made as much money as I made on Zeus and because of my elevated status. But the negative impact is that the mess and drama that comes even after the show. You have people who think that they're on the show, or they think that, beefing or arguing with you can get them on the show, or like even just random people just thinking like, let's fight him. We might be able to get on Bad Boys because like it or not, I'm one of the prominent figures from Bad Boys Club. I'm one of the prominent male figures on Zeus. So I don't know if they think that's something that's like, oh, I'm going to put my hands on him and it's going to get us somewhere. And then the mess and the drama. And also, the fans really don't support until it's mess and drama. So if I add Prince and be like, oh, I don't like you, this, that, and the 2,000 viewers on your live. But if you just on there, you're getting like 3, 4, 2, 100, whatever viewers and all of that. If you had the chance to work with any celebrity, who would it be and why? I do want to eventually work with the iconic mother, highest grossing female rapper, highest selling female rapper, most awarded female rapper, Nicki Minaj. Why? Because that's somebody I've always looked up to even as a child. So to meet her, I was like, okay, I've met her, now I can possibly do something with her. Even if it's just like being in a video, being like a video vixen on her show, or even like doing ad libs on one of her songs or something. You know, that's something that I strive to do eventually in life. And walk with the Naomi Campbell. What career opportunities do you want to pursue? So besides this podcast, I do want to start modeling because I have the legs and everything for it. Thank you. And in the next 5 years, where do you see yourself and your brand? So myself, I feel like I will be way more mature than what I am. In 5 years, I'll be 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I'll be 32 years old. I'll be 32 in 5 years. So I should be able, I'll be in like the multimillionaire status by then. I've been and gotten myself together, working on my family, building a family. I should have a home by then. And as for my brand, I don't know what's going to blow up. I don't know if it's going to be the music, the podcast, or something else, but I'm basically going to be kind of like an autopilot at that point. So basically the money's going to be flowing in. I'm going to be doing other opportunities and doing other things for side quests and doing things for fun, not just to hustle and pay bills and everything else. So that was a great 4-part question. So thank you for asking that. Bri Lavender said, when the last time you topped? So if you, so if you don't know what top, if you don't know what top mean, it mean I had an homosexual anal intercourse and I was the giver, if you didn't know. But I'm not about to tell my business because I don't want to get in trouble. At Precious 200024 said, could you help me with half of my school fees? Am in my final year and it's been hell. Let me tell you something, baby. If I help you, somebody gonna have to help me. Cause I don't. What's your favorite comfort book? So I love to do crossword puzzle books. I don't like to really. If anything, I'll watch a documentary. Like, I just seen a documentary recently. It's called, on the Discovery Channel, but it's something called The Wallace Line. And it had fish, and it's a natural barrier that fish and birds and everything don't even cross. I think it's like between like Southeast Asian Sea or something like that. But I'll be watching stuff like that. Let me see if there's any more questions that I can answer. At Libra__Libra said, if you could pick 2 people to have around you 24/7, who would they be? My best friend. Shout out to my best friend, Jamie. I miss him so much. He's in Canada right now, taking over Canada. But my best friend is in law school and everything. You know, we all went different ways in our paths of life. Because, you know, I decided to move to Houston and everything else. So it would always have to be him. And then I think my grandma, because that's the lady who keeps me grounded and, you know, keeps me with the rational decisions that I always hate to make. So I think that, you know, without those 2 people, I probably wouldn't be where I'm at today. And my aunt as well. Shout out to my auntie Terry. But I feel like if it wasn't for those people, I wouldn't be where I'm at today because they always, I speak to them multiple times a day. They keep me grounded in who I am and what I do. So if it wasn't for them, I would be literally nothing. So, honestly and truly, I want to thank y'all for coming to this short question episode. I just had to do it because people kept asking me the same questions. So we covered bad boys. We covered some sexual personal questions. We covered some, foreshadowing questions, simple questions. So, the more I go on this podcast, the more I'll let y'all into my life. But as of now, I'll tell y'all enough of my business. So, boop, thanks.